Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. The three most iconic words known to all football personnel and fans across the world. From being the first to announce the transfer of Mario Icardi from Sampdoria to Inter Milan 6 months before it was made official, to being the first to announce the transfer of Bruno Fernandes to Manchester United, a transfer news which will put him on the radar in the footballing industry. Fabrizio Romano has earned the trust of the masses from his up-to-date transfer news and it being the most trusted as well. In this video, we are going to tell a story of how a young, unknown journalist from Naples rose to become the most trusted source and the GOAT of football journalism. A story of how he rose to the top of football journalism. We take you through moments that defined his career along the way, his wins and losses, to become the best that he is today. Let's dive a little deeper as we discover how Fabrizio Romano became the GOAT of football journalism. Fabrizio Romano, which is shockingly his full name, was born in Naples, Napoli, on the 21st of February 1993. He attended Università Cattolica del Sacro Cuore in Milan. Apologies to every Italian if I said that wrong. That was where he studied journalism. Romano started writing about football in 2009. While studying in high school, he started making up stories about football and posting them for free on a number of relatively specialized Italian football websites in the hopes of getting them published. His hard work would soon pay off after receiving inside information from an Italian agent in Barcelona regarding the then Barcelona B player Mario Icardi. The Italian agent was working at the famous La Masia, and in his words, he wanted to become a player's agent. Somehow, he acquired Fabrizio's contact saying he had a job for him. He was asked to write about two young La Masia players at that time, Mario Icardi and Gerard Deulofeu, saying he wanted to persuade the two youngsters to represent them. Mario Icardi would then be Fabrizio's ticket to fame after he covered a story on the Argentine's transfer to Sampdoria. His job was so good that he was called by Mario Icardi again in November 2013 to announce his transfer to the San Siro giants Inter Milan, with Fabrizio confirming the deal 6 months before it happened. I mean, how crazy is that? That was when everything changed, he remarked. Fabrizio then relocated from Naples to Milan, giving up freelance writing in order to land a position at Sky Sport Italia. Icardi's move to Inter was the first story that made him known to the Italian public. He was forever grateful for that moment in his life. As he said in one of his interviews, "This story is a part of my life that I cannot forget." He would go on to rise and gain the trust of the public as he created and built contact with clubs, agents, and intermediaries all over Europe. These people trusted him with any information regarding any player sales, club takeovers, or whatever was football related. During his early days working at Sky Sport Italia, Fabrizio was mentored by Gianluca Di Marzio. Di Marzio, a well-known insider in Italy, was essential to Romano's professional advancement. As his mentor, Di Marzio provided Romano with crucial expertise and direction while introducing him to significant middlemen and figures in the football industry. Till this day, Romano acknowledges Gianluca Di Marzio's influence and says, "I owe Gianluca Di Marzio everything. I learned a lot from him. His strategy entails consulting the clubs for information and conversing with agents and transfer brokers," Romano continued. Fabrizio Romano helped Di Marzio create his personal website, but he also taught him the finer points of his line of work, including the value of traditional journalism and the use of hints and whispers to build audience anticipation. Fabrizio Romano, however, observed a change in the environment as he continued to learn the principles of sport writing. He immediately realized that, in addition to the possibility that social media would be a reliable channel and resource, he had an intuitive sense for the kind of content that would resonate with their audience. His most crucial insight, though, was that there was no justification for spreading rumors or creating excessively anxious followers. His reactions were heightened by global fan interest, and he started to seek out intriguing tales outside of the local scene by requesting details on the latest transfers in Italy, England, France, and Spain. Romano is known for his use of the tagline, "Here we go," used when announcing a transfer deal. According to 90 Min, he is one of the most trusted transfer-related pundits in the sport. Some football fans have even said they trust him more than their own girlfriends. Like, man, that is deep. Because of his reputation and social media following, several football clubs have asked him to participate in player announcement videos. It has even been rumoured that he would be added to the transfer news section in the EAFC 24 game. I mean, I would get the game just for that reason alone. The turning point in Fabrizio Romano's rise to popularity came in 2020. Talented Portuguese midfielder Bruno Fernandes has been linked to Manchester United for the most of the summer. Romano continued to follow that narrative and incessantly updated his audience on the most significant developments. A few months later, the English club moved quickly to finalise the transfer, and when Romano delivered his customary "here we go" signal, all was set. The response to the deal was huge. When Romano is not writing for The Guardian or Sky Sports, he shares his articles on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube and interacts with his followers there. He claimed that he stays up until 5 in the morning during transitions. His work ethic is part of the reason for his rising fame. In the past 24 months alone, he has racked up millions of followers on social media. Damn, what a guy. This just goes to show the level of commitment from the Italian journalist, and the more reason why he is a more trusted source for so many football lovers around the world. In 2022, Romano was included in the European Forbes 30 Under 30 list for media and marketing, an honour for the Italian journalist. Added to the list with the likes of Carrie Rose, a founder at Rise at 7, Hamza Ayoub, CMO for Duncan Switzerland and A&W Studios. Some of these guys we may not know, but just to point out the heights Fabrizio has reached in his career and his increasing influence in the footballing industry.